My very first time in Vietnam, the country I've never been to, and I was very curious about it because I've heard many different opinions about Vietnam. Somebody says that it's the cheapest country in the world, have the most delicious food for banh mi, and have very unique culture. So I came here to Ho Chi Minh, very busy buzzing city, to check it out and share the reality of Vietnam with you today. So join me on my very first honest impression of Vietnam, first time walking to the city, first time trying their food, first time doing everything, and honestly, it was a bit different than I expected. And when I just arrived to a new country, the first thing I think about is how to stay connected and to not be worried about such things like Wi-Fi or where to find the local SIM card. I'm using today's video sponsor Saily eSIM for all my data needs. And honestly, it's a game changer. No more hunting for public Wi-Fi or dealing with those annoying roaming charges. With Saily, I've got data wherever I go, so I can book flights, accommodation, find the best spots and share everything with you guys in real time. Plus, you don't need to wait in the airport in line to get the local SIM card, which are usually unreasonably overpriced. Saily, it's not only a travel essential but also very easy to use and download. With Saily, eSIM needs to be installed only once, so you don't need to install a new eSIM for each country. And even more, they have 24/7 support line, so if you have any question how to install eSIM or how to use it, the support chat will help you with that. If you're planning your trip anytime soon, definitely check out Saily eSIM. It seriously made my travels way less stressful. Go to the first link in the description and get exclusive 15% discount by using code LISA on the checkout. Download the Saily app and you're good to go pretty much anywhere. And with that, let's go explore Vietnam. Of tourists here. Hello. And this is how we gonna get to the city right now, and it's very popular concept. This one, hello. To order a bike taxi here. Thank you. In Vietnam, in Ho Chi Minh, in all of Southeast Asia. So right now we are gonna use this vehicle, and yeah, I was shocked at first when I used it, but now I'm kind of used to it. Whew. Yeah, it was fast, and it's probably our favorite way of transportation. And right now we are near the metro, going up. First time in the Ho Chi Minh metro. We always order two bikes in the same direction and then we are there. And right now, first time using the metro. It's above the ground, so it's not underground. It's not underground lines. So let's see. And so this is how metro looks in Ho Chi Minh. And yeah, it's pretty big and pretty chill. The workers are very chill. So we just scanned our cards and we get in very easy, and a bunch of people were very willing to help us. And it looks very cool and modern and developed, similar like in Thailand. If you have ever been in Bangkok, and trains looks cool. And I hope we will get to the city very quick because I'm so curious to see Ho Chi Minh. I haven't been anywhere else than our condo right now. So yeah, city center, super excited, and let's go. Wow, I didn't know it's a common concept, but lots of people are taking photos in the metro, like in the costumes, without costumes, with cameras. Never seen it in other countries. And so, as far as I understood, pretty much all the streets in city center looks pretty local and vibey. Like this street, for example, some street food is everywhere. It's a thing, of course. The scooters, everybody is using their vehicles, and pretty alive. It's a Saturday today, and yeah, nice cozy little streets. Even in the city center, it's not as different from the neighborhood. There are a little bit far from the center, and right now we wanna check out the Benton market because we are nearby. And yeah, we are very lucky with the weather because most of the days in Ho Chi Minh were kind of hazy, but today it's actually pretty good. And another challenge, crossing the street all the time is like, wow, they're just driving, nobody stops for the zebra. It's a joke in this country. Through this cozy decorated streets we get into Benton market, and all this first section, first of all, it's very not wide, so narrow, very narrow, and it's not easy to walk, and people are literally trying on stuff on your way, so it's all clothing, and as I said, very intense, and it's even hard to breathe here. Oh wow, so many stuff. It's like indoor market, one of the biggest and for sure the most popular, the most famous. I'm mostly interested in fruit section. Oh, this is all souvenirs. Wow, yeah, looks cool. You see all this little things, little stuff, and yeah, maybe it's a season, but lots of tourists is here. Hello. Right now here in Vietnam, yeah, everybody is welcoming you to their shop. It's totally fine, it's okay. I'm stuck a little bit in the traffic here, and I see the food section. I'm sorry. Thank you. Oh, and yeah, I feel the smell of Vietnam here. The smell of pho, and yeah, people are eating here different kind of, and what I really like is their buns. I don't remember how they called, but they are buns with different stuffing, with meat, with eggs, and the drinks. Oh yeah, people know how to make drinks here in Vietnam. Yeah, thank you. And actually the prices are not as touristy as you may think about a place like that. Yeah, huge market. Not really. Yeah, let's go get a drink. I see 7-Eleven in Vietnam. Let's go. But the smell here is quite something. But super busy. You see it from the camera. Man is selling buns. Yeah, this is buns I was talking about. Wow, that's very interesting that this market is actually popular between locals as well as foreigners, because yeah, every time we are in a kind of a touristy place, look at this beauty, look at these decorations, you expect prices to be very high, unreasonably high, but here actually I looked a little bit on food, on pho prices. It's slightly more expensive than in every other place, but it's such a vibe, so I can pay for drinking juice here instead of some random street. And yeah, today busy crowdy. What I really like about Vietnam and what I really like about pretty much all the places I visit is the mix of very nice street cafes, very fancy, modern, good looking, and some super old school, but at the same time very cute little, I don't know, street sugarcane juice and different kind of fruit sellers. It's very interesting mix all the time, and here there is a very strong tea culture. I lived in one neighborhood probably like a week, and every day I was ordering the delivery of their tea, bubble tea, and their wonderful drinks. So this culture, and even the Vietnamese coffee, oh wow, we should try the Vietnamese coffee.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, we should.
I had one, it's rocket fuel.
Oh yeah, this
It's like a super strong Americano.
This gathering on the streets, people just sitting on these plastic chairs and their tables celebrating something. It's super unique. I haven't seen it in other Southeast Asian countries. So yeah, very cool, very unique concept. And right now we are approaching one of the main buildings here in Ho Chi Minh. It's Independence Palace, and we were told that unfortunately it's closed for visiting right now. Here it is. A very fascinating building, looks super cool, and lots of people is gathering around it. And from here we can just see it like that. Ah, let me in, let me in. Yeah, we are late birds today. It's already like, I don't know, 4 or 5 p.m. So yeah, no wonder why. And everywhere there are lots of Vietnamese flags. I don't know, they really like to put them everywhere. And yeah, the entrance is closed. People want to go in, but not today. We also were told to come tomorrow. I don't know if we will, but just nice to see it.
Of course we will. I've never seen a big communist squared building in my life. This is so unique.
Yeah, we're from Ukraine, guys. We saw a bunch of them.
I mean, it looks nice actually. They painted a bit.
Looks
But
nice.
the city structure is freaky, you know, you have this one big government building, you have a big square, you have park on the side. It's literally the same city planning as in Ukraine,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. It's where I don't know why and how is it connected, but in Ukraine, this type of like square, white square, and then some important building, and then the park. Yeah, it's super common, and everywhere. Happy New Year! Happy New Year! We don't like celebrate the Lunar New Year, but we celebrate whatever is country celebrating. Woo! That's our policy. Wow, such a nice greenery here. Yeah, they're very good at gardening. And here behind my back there is a war museum. And yeah, Vietnam has a long history. So this country was at war like for many years. And comparably not so long ago they just started to rebuild and build their cities, their infrastructure, and Ho Chi Minh, as the historical master said, Ho Chi Minh was renamed recently, like 30 years ago something, from Saigon to Ho Chi Minh. Ho Chi Minh is very important figure in their history. Also, we saw some videos, some stuff, some information before coming.
He's on every single money bill.
Yeah. Yes, Ho Chi Minh we see on every coupure,
Yeah.
on every bill. Yes, and here we see, if you look a little bit closer, we see old fly vehicles. I don't know how to call it.
Jets.
Helicopters, jets.
I'm here for
Thank
you.
you. Yeah, all these men's words. I don't know. I know that in Vietnam they do crazy good manicure. That's what I know. I did it for like very low price, and it's crazy good quality. That's my content. Wow, do you hear the bells ringing? That means we are in Notre Dame, but not in Paris, in Ho Chi Minh. Unfortunately, it's covered right now, so we cannot see the building. I'll probably leave some shots here, how it usually looks. And here is the Big Mother. And it's interesting because Ho Chi Minh and Vietnam was influenced mostly by France. It was colonized for a long time by France, and we see a lot of French development. For example, this white square, and yeah, I don't know, the post-communist and communist countries, they just love putting flowers everywhere. They are flower lovers. And here is, I don't know, it looks like a market, or it's some kind of station, but again, some French looking building. And yeah, probably it's 5 p.m. That's why bells are ringing. And very nice, yeah, super freaky, like cathedral, and in the middle of the some other district we see Diamonds Mall here, lots of other very modern buildings.
I feel like here you really feel like how life looked here like 100 years ago, you know? Like for me personally, especially if you see the old picture, you can imagine this old cathedral. This was one of the few squares, not many things around. Because I think this exact corner didn't change that much, you know?
Yeah.
But everything behind us.
Everything, like this building, and the coffee shops and all of that, it's completely new. Wow, beautiful birds! Very nice vibe. Man is playing on this thing. How to call it?
What?
Skripka.
Violin, I guess?
Violin, yeah. B-roll of the lifetime. I was killed by the scooter.
Yes.
So we were curious what's inside the building, because it looks not sure, very familiar, because we have the stations like that, and I think it was the station, but it's a post office. Right now it's Vietnam Post, and you can get your...
It always was. Yeah, it does look like a post office.
Yes, and I saw it also somewhere that you can buy the postcard and like send it, or yeah, to your family where you're from. It's very nice. And here in the middle, I was talking about Ho Chi Minh, that you see them on pretty much every, even huge line. Here people write their love letters, and Ho Chi Minh, the big boss, big G of Vietnam, big G of the city. And it's very cool. It's like a crazy old post office, and it's very interesting because it was the post office like 100 years ago, and right now it's still the post office. And you see how many beautiful souvenirs, cards you can buy here and make a very, very interesting present. Very uncommon. Yeah, for Lunar New Year's, for every kind of New Year's, definitely worth visiting if you are in Ho Chi Minh. We saw this chain many times crossing the street, and this cafe looks very promising, so we decided to chill a bit because we were like walking all day long and have some Vietnamese coffee. They are also big coffee beans producers, so I'm very curious to check it out. Then he made the order. I wanted something funky, but he sticked to classy. But it's okay. I think we can still test it. So let's go. Wow, very cool cups. The cups are just like a masterpiece. I don't know, super stylish. So let's try it right away. This is Americano, and yes, sitting very cozy. Oh wow, it's super sweet, unexpectedly. Wow, for real, if you order coffee in Vietnam, be sure that you order without sweetener or condensed milk if you don't like it, because it's like sugar bomb, literally.
What? Is it sugar bomb?
Yeah.
I told him no sugar.
And after drinking some Vietnamese coffee, I feel like we are approaching different area, because it's became more and more modern, more and more in some way in some way walkable, I was about to say, because this wide street really fashionable and luxury stores. And yeah, we haven't seen the modern area yet, that's why we are going forward to see it. And yet this thing is everywhere. I don't know how to call it in English.
Hammer and sickle.
Yes, it's like a communism party symbol, and it's probably the first country where I see it hanging around casually everywhere, and I was so shocked, because in where I'm from and in all pretty much post-Soviet countries, it's banned in some or another way. And yeah, and here it's like it's okay. And wow, another cool building, some French development, French architecture was working, and some gathering. Looks like some concert is going on, or some celebration.
Another like very, similar to our squares type of thing.
Yes, and in the middle of the square we see the Ho Chi Minh, probably, my guess is. Yeah, and we see the tall tower with helipad. I wanted to check it out. Wow, such a nice street. We end up here just occasionally, and wow, super cool. Yes, we came closer, and now we know for sure it's Ho Chi Minh, big G of Saigon. And as I said, fancy area. We see Cartier, Fendi, and all the most luxury brands on the street. Interesting. Wow, so lots of people, so gathering.
Я на волосы постригал. Туда выходил.
Something like that.
Yeah, looks very similar to the stuff back in the day.
Yeah. I think for now we walked all of the city today, and we saw many cool stuff, and right now we are looking at the modern development of Ho Chi Minh, and they have good amount of nice buildings, nice skyscrapers. I like it my way. And from here we actually see the tallest tower of Ho Chi Minh, and video about this place, this building, is probably coming soon, because we were already inside. And here the beautiful skyline of Ho Chi Minh. We are near the Saigon river. This is the river that is floating all around the city, and when you actually spend a little bit time here, you see like there are lots of different sides of this river. And yeah, and unfortunately it's very polluted. Like, the pollution is probably the biggest issue here in Vietnam and in Ho Chi Minh, because sometimes you walk around and it's even hard to breathe, and you see in the water the lots of trash inside. But I'm sure that Vietnamese people can fix it. And here walking, just such a vibe. Wow, so nice area, especially in the evening when the lights are shining, when all this decoration is here and you see the skyline and you're near the water. Yeah, very cool area and very cool place, and honestly I enjoyed a lot our day here. Oh, and a very freaky bridge. I don't know if you see it from here, but I'll probably leave some pictures. and we are getting closer to the business. And I really believe that Ho Chi Minh in 5 years would be much cooler, even more developed, even more of these buildings we will face, we will see and observe and enjoy, because yeah, Vietnam has a long history, and right now I'm feeling like they just started their own things. And what I appreciate a lot about the countries is that they have their own products, they have their own coffee, their own chains, and their own products, like products to eat. They have lots of fun stuff. And yeah, this area is very nice, and I see that it's new. The area we walked today was very nice, and very new districts is coming soon. You see the buildings, it means that economics is working, and is working good. So yeah, God bless Ho Chi Minh, God bless Vietnam. I think soon it's gonna be probably one of the best cities. It just needs some time. Guys, a couple of facts about me if you're new here. Hello everybody, I'm Lisa. I'm a professional dancer from Ukraine. If you want to check out my dancing stuff, you are welcome to my Instagram. And I started YouTube not so much more time ago, so I just started. It's just the beginning. And if you liked my content, if you appreciate my work, you can easily support me by signing up to my Patreon. It's an app where I share a good bit more than on Instagram or on YouTube, and where by small donation you can make me a little bit happier, because I invest a lot of my time, energy and money in my professional growth on YouTube, and you can become a part of this growth by signing up to my Patreon, or if it's easier for you, you can do it with a PayPal. All the links I will leave in the description. And yeah, I'll see you on my next adventure.